Welcome back to Wainsider, where we bring you the inside scoop on the most electrifying moments in wrestling. Tonight, we're diving deep into a shocking twist that unfolded live on WWE SmackDown. A moment that has left the entire wrestling world reeling, as John Cena, a man synonymous with respect and hustle, launched a vicious attack on none other than Brock Lesnar. Yes, you heard that right. John Cena, the 16-time world champion, turning his back on everything he once stood for to attack the Beast incarnate. It's a move no one saw coming, and it has the WWE Universe in a frenzy. John Cena's legacy in WWE is one of resilience, sacrifice, and undying loyalty to the company that made him a global icon. For years, Cena has been the epitome of everything WWE stood for: hard work, determination, and never giving up. He became the face of the company during its toughest times and was seen as the locker room leader, a figure who represented the spirit of WWE both in and out of the ring. Cena's loyalty to WWE, his commitment to its growth, and his larger-than-life persona made him a beloved figure among fans. But Cena's journey has not been without its challenges. As he grew in stature, so did the expectations placed on him. He was the one who could always be counted on to rise to the occasion, whether it was in the ring, as a mentor to younger stars, or as the franchise face of WWE. But with power and influence came pressure. Over time, Cena found himself in situations where his character, his morals, and his very purpose as a WWE superstar were questioned. Please like, share and subscribe for more WWE content. As Cena's legacy continued to evolve, his position in WWE became more complicated. New stars emerged, pushing Cena's reign as the face of the company to the background. The rise of other megastars like Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins changed the landscape of WWE. Cena had always been a symbol of integrity and strength, but as the years passed, there were whispers of resentment, frustration, and perhaps a desire for something more. And then, there was Brock Lesnar, the Beast incarnate, a man whose very name strikes fear into the hearts of his opponents. Lesnar's power, his raw, primal aggression, and his unparalleled ability to dominate have made him one of WWE's most feared and respected athletes. Lesnar's sporadic appearances in WWE always make an impact, and his matchups are some of the most anticipated in the business. Cena and Lesnar have a long history, one that is filled with both admiration and animosity. The two have faced off multiple times, with Cena often coming up short against the Beast. But it's not just the rivalry between the two that makes this attack so shocking. It's the deeper, unspoken tension between them that has been building for years. For Cena, Lesnar represented the opposite of everything he stood for. Where Cena was all about hard work and never giving up, Lesnar was a man who, quite frankly, only showed up when he felt like it. Lesnar's part-time status in WWE has always been a point of contention among fans and superstars alike. To some, he's the ultimate embodiment of what's wrong with WWE, a man who demands the world while contributing on his own terms. But to others, he's a prizefighter, a mercenary who plays by his own rules. This tension reached a boiling point on the most recent edition of WWE SmackDown. Cena, fresh off a few weeks of frustration with the current state of WWE, found himself in the ring with Lesnar. The two men exchanged heated words, with Cena's anger beginning to show. Cena's frustration wasn't just directed at Lesnar, it was aimed at the entire industry. The feeling of being overshadowed, of not being valued as he once was clearly getting to him. The pressures of always being the one to carry WWE's torch had taken its toll, and Cena was finally starting to crack. And then, it happened. In a moment that shocked the WWE Universe, Cena snapped. He lunged at Lesnar with a fury that no one had ever seen from him before. The viciousness of the attack was unprecedented. Cena unleashed a series of brutal strikes on the Beast, the very man who had always been a symbol of power and dominance in WWE. The sight of Cena, usually the symbol of honor and respect, now attacking Lesnar with ruthless aggression, left fans speechless. It wasn't just a physical assault, it was a complete and utter breakdown of Cena's morals and principles. The attack sent shockwaves through the WWE locker room. For years, Cena had been the embodiment of what WWE stood for: integrity, respect, and hard work. But now, here he was, attacking one of the company's most dangerous athletes, without any regard for the legacy he